Hi, hope you're having a great day. You're watching JFG Entertainment, and this is my weekly entertainment recap, where I tell you all the news, announcements, releases, and more of this week about your favorite entertainment. But before I get started, please make sure to subscribe so you can get videos like this every week to make sure you stay up to date on your favorite entertainment. Also, like the video, especially since it took a lot of work to put this recap together. So please make sure to like the video, especially if you end up enjoying it or find this video informative, then make sure to like the video. It just helps a lot the video as well, so please leave a like. And leave a comment down below on which of these news, announcements, or releases makes you the most excited or you ended up enjoying the most this past week. Okay, now let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about in this video is some controversy that we had this past week, and it was a pretty huge controversy. And that was that a report came out stating that the Russo Brothers were in talks to direct a new Marvel movie, but due to the Scarlett Johansson lawsuit with Disney, they have ended talks, or at least ended them for right now. Part of why the talks ended is because they can no longer trust Disney on their payment or way of releasing their movie. So that's one reason, which is very major because very clearly they told Scarlett Johansson that her movie was supposed to come out in theaters exclusively. They guaranteed it to her, and then at the very end, it ended coming out on Disney Plus. So clearly, they can't trust Disney, even if it's not under contract. They just can't trust it because they can move the movie anytime they want to Disney Plus, and clearly they might not want that. Also, as with their payment, they might end up getting cheated on, just like Scarlett Johansson has. So they just don't want to get into that business. As well as they ended up dirtying Scarlett Johansson's name a lot and trying to shame her a lot. And I'm sure they just don't want to get into that whole thing, and they don't want to go through that thing by themselves. But the other reason that I think is because they have very clearly built their friendship with Scarlett Johansson. Especially since all four movies they had directed for Marvel, which include The Winter Soldier, Civil War, Avengers Infinity War, and Avengers Endgame, had Scarlett Johansson in them. Which clearly shows that they probably built a friendship between those movies because it's four movies. You had to be with those actors for a long time. So definitely, I'm pretty sure they built a friendship, and then they saw that Disney ended up betraying their friend, ended up backstabbing them in the back, and they just don't want to know how to do anything with Disney because they obviously ended up betraying a friend of theirs. So yeah, that's probably the second reason for ending conversations with Marvel or with directing another Marvel movie. Not because it has to do anything with Marvel, but because of Disney and also with Scarlett Johansson and probably the betrayal that they feel for that friend, and because they just don't think that they can trust Disney. It is the first public case of Tandem deciding to dodge Disney after the lawsuit with Scarlett Johansson. And I'm sure this is not the first talent that has dodged him. It's just that it's the first public case that has come out. And I'm also sure that it will not be the last. I'm sure there's going to be a lot more talent that decides to not work with Disney. And I'm also sure that there's a lot of conversations going on over at Disney, especially from Marvel, since Disney is scaring away the talent from their studio, and obviously Marvel wants to have all the talent that they want for the movies. And the fact that they just scared some of the best directors from Marvel, I'm sure that they don't like that, and they definitely want to clear some things up with Disney. Another studio that I think Disney is scaring talent off is from Pixar movies, or from the studio Pixar, because as we know, their movies are being put on Disney Plus. At least the ones that have come out, Soul and Luca, they have been put on Disney Plus for free at no additional cost. So I'm sure there's a lot of talent that is dodging Pixar now, and I'm sure there's terrible news for Pixar. So yeah, these are quite terrible news, and these are some visible effects of the lawsuit that I actually ended up predicting in these two videos that you see right here, about what this lawsuit and what effects this will have on Disney, what this lawsuit is Scarlett Johansson. If you want to know more effects that I predicted, you can go ahead and check those out. Link will be in the corner, one to the other. I definitely recommend them if you want to know more about this case. Okay, now moving on to the next news. DC Fandome got a new trailer and a poster to market this event, where we will get a lot of announcements, trailers like a new Batman trailer for the movie The Batman, first looks, gameplay for games like the Suicide Squad Justice League and Gotham Knights, as well as a lot of panels to share with the fans. So a lot of panels. This event will be on October 16th of 2021, so it's right around the corner, not that long, probably like a month and a half maybe. And it will start at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and at 10 a.m. Pacific Time. So you can check your time zone where that fits, but if you want to be in this event, then there's time. There's a starting time, and there's going to be a lot of different panels that you can enjoy from this event. Okay, another news, Disney Plus announced a Diary in the Wimpy Kid animated movie that will come out on December the 3rd. It is a quite interesting project that they haven't announced yet, but I found quite interesting. Here's a poster, and the animation looks kind of good, so I'm probably gonna check it out. It got me curious. Also, a Red Notice trailer came out, which is Netflix movie with The Rock, Ryan Reynolds, and Gal Gadot. In case you haven't checked out that trailer, then you should check it out. I think it's a pretty good trailer. And here's my trailer reaction. In case you want to check it out, I think you'll enjoy the trailer reaction. So check it out if you haven't. Okay, moving on to next things. The first Dune reactions and reviews came in, and the Rotten Tomatoes score for Dune right now stands at 87% after 38 reviews. So far, pretty positive. I'll probably make a video covering these reviews more in depth, telling you what a lot of critics are saying, the good and the bad. I just haven't had the time yet, but I'll plan on making it sometime this week. So subscribe so you don't miss that video. Okay. For other news, Top Gun 2 has been delayed from November 19th to next year's Memorial Day, May 27th, which is a pretty big delay. We'll see if they decide to switch it maybe back after Shang Chi's box office. I'm not entirely sure, but that's a pretty big delay. It's kind of sad because I'm really looking forward to that movie. Another big delay that happened was Mission Impossible 7, which got delayed from May 27th, which is the date that now Top Gun 2 has, but it got delayed from that date all the way to September 20th of 2022. Which is a huge delay. I'm super sad about that because I'm really looking forward to Mission Impossible 7, especially after Mission Impossible 6 was so good. So no, why do they keep getting delayed so much? Another news, Venom Let There Carnage got rated this past week, and it got a PG-13 rating. A lot of people were disappointed, a lot of people were happy. I'm pretty happy with this. I think it's good for the franchise. I think it's going to make a lot more money as PG-13. And I predicted this in one of my videos where I said that PG-13 just makes the most sense as the box office numbers show that PG-13 is the way to go. I analyzed a bunch of movies that were rated R and PG-13 to show that, and clearly Sony did the same, and they ended up doing PG-13. Okay, on other things, we got the first look at Aquaman's new suit for Aquaman 2. We got the regular suit that we had from the last movie. I'm not sure if I got any changes or not. And then we got this other suit, which is this black suit, which looks cool, but at the same time kind of generic. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I had to see more about the movie, but it's like, okay, like it looks cool, but generic. I don't know entirely how to feel about it. But yeah, that's a new suit for Aquaman. Okay, Jungle Cruise 2 is officially happening. Back when Jungle Cruise really came out, The Rock was saying that they were having discussions. Well, now it's officially greenlit and it's officially happening. So for everyone that enjoyed Jungle Cruise, be happy. Okay, on releases for this past week, we got Shang Chi, which debuted on theaters, breaking records and everything, and it's a huge thing. It was a great movie. If you haven't seen it, you should definitely go check it out. I'm also making some videos covering the Shang Chi box office that you definitely don't want to miss. I'm going to go very in depth with the analytics and the entertainment industry and what this means for the entertainment industry, as well as how Shang Chi shows us how to make a hit during this box office pandemic era. So you should definitely subscribe for those videos, especially if you enjoy going in depth into analytics of this entertainment industry. Then definitely subscribe so you don't miss any of those videos. They're going to come out sometime later this week. They're taking a little bit longer to make, but they will come out sometime later this week. Okay, another release is What If got an amazing episode with Doctor Strange, the Evil Doctor Strange. If you want to check out my video covering it, check it out right here. I'll tell you a lot of theories and 5 key concepts that got introduced in that episode that will definitely come back in the movies. So definitely go ahead and check it out. I think you'll very much enjoy it. Also, the Monsters at Work finale premiered this past Wednesday, which is crazy. The finale finally premiered. Might do a review on the full season 1. It depends if I have enough time for it. But I ended up enjoying the show a lot, more than I thought I was from the first 2 episodes. But yeah, I actually had a lot of fun with this show. Tell me if you saw it, what you thought down in the comments. Okay, Money Heist Season 5 also premiered on Netflix this past Friday, as well as a Cinderella movie starring Camila Cabello, also premiered on Amazon Prime this past Friday. Well, that will be it for this video. Make sure to tell me which one of these announcements, releases, news, or controversies you like the most or got you the most interested in. Also, tell me if I missed anything down below in the comments. I'm sure maybe I did, so definitely tell me down in the comments if I missed anything. Don't forget to like the video if you found this video informative or enjoyable. It really helps the video out, so please leave a like. And subscribe so you get more videos like this, a weekly recap each week to stay up to date on your favorite entertainment. So definitely make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of those videos, as well as a lot more content. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day. And this is JFG Entertainment, out.